Rush at a Shannon convenience store took a deadly turn. Investigators say a domestic argument led to a shooting there. 2 people are dead. Our Allie Martin has been in Shannon through the day and has the very latest on what happened.
The front door at Griggs Gas and Grocery was covered to hide the gruesome scene inside. Lee County Sheriff Jim Johnson says about 6 a.m. a woman came inside the store. She bought some food and went to her car, but in a panic moments later came running back inside.
At that particular time, she was hollering for help, made a statement that there was someone trying to harm her.
Johnson says seconds later the woman's boyfriend walked in the store. The woman hid behind a Shannon police officer who was at the counter buying coffee. Investigators say the suspect pulled a gun and reached around the officer, who had his arm extended, trying to hold the suspect at bay.
Fired several rounds, and it was a fatal shot to the female that had previously came into the store. At that particular time, the police officer returned fire, and it was a fatal shot that took out the suspect that came in and did the shooting.
Throughout the morning, authorities interviewed witnesses, customers, and employees who were inside the store when the shooting started. Everything was caught on security cameras from the time the suspect came in the store and started shooting to the time seconds later when the Shannon police officer stopped the threat.
Certainly the presence of the officer being there and reacting in the way that he did minimized what could have possibly happened.
As investigators documented the crime scene and collected evidence, additional officers were called to keep the peace between family members of the victim and suspect. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is handling the case. In Shannon, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
And late this afternoon, the 2 people killed in the shooting were identified as 32-year-old Kentori Sims and 38-year-old Shahara Coggins. No one else in the store was harmed.